Well, this is my second slice of the pie. I'm cutting it frozen again because I don't have that I can thaw the whole pie just to cut myself a slice and then freeze it again. So it's frozen, but it's hard to cut it. So I will try, but it's homeless. But it's homeless. That's how I promised my soul that she's alone in the wrong. What's wrong with it? She's big, and I'm still picking on her being right here. It's him, and I'm picking on him being right here, but it's her because he wouldn't have a problem like that. You have a funny problem about him being a him and not a her. Well, it's a her because I'm female genitals on myself, but I am him inside. I am God deceased, and here is always him. And the funny problem you have is that I am the boyfriend, and my girlfriend is my female genitals on myself. And I have a Hot 1000 list of boyfriends who don't have boyfriends. And I have a lot of friends who are females who abandoned me completely to just find my way in life. They weren't going to pay for anything, and they're not females that way. Well, your illegal castrations of males, if you're females in this world, they're illegal castration of the penis into female. And that's illegal to be that way. But you are being created near myself because you owe me money, not because I owe you money. And that's you having used my motion to get rich, to enrich yourselves as females. And then I suppose there's this example of Lisa Cooperman introduced me not to another female in the house full of females. I met everybody in the AFI house through that Lisa Cooperman was in the house herself. But she introduced me to somebody named Eric Cohen, and he's male. And he was not in the house. He's not allowed in the house. And I can afford to meet him because I think everybody's a stranger, but I can't afford that he's interested and that she introduced me to himself and then she went back to Minnesota. And he still wanted to talk to me after that. Well, why? Because he caused me so many problems in my life. It's not fair. He's male. I'm not also male. It's female. The God inside is God, not really male. I am the boyfriend, but I am God. And when you say you're a boyfriend, you're a male with a penis. You can't possibly be a boyfriend for God because you have a penis is an indication that you are not God to God because you have a penis. It's a genital that's illegal to have it. It's illegal to be in a penis genital. You're illegal in the head, you're illegal in the genitals. You can't be a boyfriend. The boyfriend, there is just myself. You can't always want to be like God because you want to condescend God, that you're just like God with your genitals. That's how you're going to get put out of your genitals. And I think you're going to say that you want it that way until you find out what you are without your genitals after the damages you've done to my world. I have a Hot 1000 list of boyfriends nobody's sorry about on the internet. Nope, you're not sorry at all. I am the boyfriend and I have a Hot 1000 list of boyfriends. Why would I have that problem? I thought you're not gay, you're all not gay, but it turned out that you were really not saying you're not gay because you had some partiality with God, that you had some kind of, I don't know, relationship with God, that you're not gay. That's not what I find. I find that you have, you could say you're not gay if it suits that you are declining a certain problem in your life. And you have accused me of everything in the world, with you being, standing by your human value, that you're not gay. Yeah, but you're not in a position to say that because you have a penis. That's the dong genitals problem. You're not gay, you have a dong genital in that scenario. That means you're in some debt that's below gay. You're not gay by that. You're below the threatening, to God that you might be gay against himself. It's really not possible to speak in this world that you have any sort of, um, values or morals. You can't have morals if you have a penis. You can't have values if you have a penis. If you're a female castration of a penis, hope for the best. I am not a castration of a penis. I am the boyfriend and the girlfriend put together. And I don't like hearing it that you think I have to have a boyfriend because you don't like me personally. You don't like me personally. I guess God is trying to find out where you stop. That's me who's causing the stir in the world. What do you think of me? But you're not supposed to say that you don't have engaged with that you're in the wrong there, because you have a debt that you are a debt, and you can't, just leave me with that. I accused you of being, in the wrong in your debt, and that you just don't want to change who you are because you're an identity thief and you don't want to change. Well, you can't change, but you can go to jail and prison because you can't change. You can't live in public because you can't change. That's how you get your genitals amputated by God, and all your leverage will be, deceased. You have a little time left is not true. I'm just closing my leverage here. I'm done. I'm just waiting for the end of all time. So let's be realistic. I'm eternal. If you don't have genitals because of this world, after this world, what's going to happen to you? Because let's say, what made you so bold to do so many things that made me angry, until the point that I'm saying it while I'm in my own genitals, that I'm not going to allow your genitals again. Where will you go in the afterlife? Because you don't have possibility to be in a penis genital again because it's a punishment. You're due in Africa. I find you illegally alive in America in the penis. So you're due in Africa is not going to happen because I don't have Africa in the afterlife. For you, I have that your genitals are going to be deceased and your leverage is deceased. That way, so you don't have that you could go to Africa and be sort of in any kind of punishment with the genital penis. So, and then eliminate the dong genital, that won't happen for you again. And then the penis genital won't happen for you again. So where are you going to go? What's your plan? Because you're the one who told me to get out of alive at my own expense. So I'm talking to the camera because that's about how much I want to hear it out of you. What's your plan about the afterlife? Where are you going? Where are you going to be? With you and the many of you? Are you going to say there are many of you? I know, but that's if you have the genitals on there, many of you. If you're not in genitals, there aren't the many of you, for what you see in public and what you think about with your mind is only possible if there are many of you.